count it down or something?
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everybody to the Sinister Swarm ESO chapter guild meeting. I wanted to personally let you all know that Vapor Venom says Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Hey.
And I will be
Whereabouts
passing it
are
off
you?
to Ritualist.
Alright, hey everyone, it's going to be short and simple here. Just wanted to remind everybody about the Undaunted Enclave and the dailies that they're now offering. That is why we are out here. Right down there is the Undaunted Enclave. You should have gotten a mail. You just do that quick little quest and you're able to do Undaunted dailies that increase your reputation with the Undaunted. So, it's a quicker way of getting to the different skills that you have available. You've also might have noticed you now have 2 passives as well. So this is where you come to get them, and they can be tough, but with the dungeon scaling, it can also be really easy now. We encourage people to group up and get it going, get some dungeons done. It's a great way to finally experience them if you haven't before or while leveling, or just want to see them. It's a great way to do it. Please speak up though. If you need help or want help, you can't find anybody, let us know. If we have the time, we will gladly help you out. And as far as that goes, I think that's going to be it. Any questions on that? No? Okay, well, on that note, then we will just wanted to remind you of the upcoming Dragonstar Arena event that is coming on Monday. I'll be posting a link here in a second.
Careful Subs has joined the channel. Alex Hughes has joined the channel.
Alright, that is the link to the event this coming Monday. We're gonna pull names out of a hat, get some groups going, and whoever makes it the farthest in the allotted time, the winning team will be receiving prizes. Who doesn't love in-game prizes? That will be all from me, I believe. So, any questions? Anybody? Alright, on that note, Potamus, it is all you.
Hail Swarm.
Hail.
Hail Swarm.
Skippy at Guns has left the server.
Alright, I am here to give you a little bit of a PvP update. I am back now. Sorry, I've been gone for a few weeks. Work had me busy. I have slowed down a lot. I should be back around on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and would like to see a good 20-30 people live there every night. That would be awesome. In the next coming days, you will see a couple of posts go up. One will be a poll. It has come to our attention that some people may wish to possibly use another server instead of Thornblade. That is a possibility. We're going to look into it, and I will put a poll up on the forums to ask your guys' opinions. So we'll be looking for that in the next couple of days. And also be looking for a post on a new PvP competition. It's been a couple months since we've had one, and I will get something up with that this week also. But I would like to strongly encourage everyone to come out every Tuesday and Wednesday night for our PvP nights, and I believe I will be in PvP tonight also. So anybody that wants to come, more than happy to have you. Any questions? Alright. I will pass it on to Aria.
Okay, Hail Swarm, guys. Event has connected.
I'm going to go over our rule reminder this week. I'm going to go over rule number 1 and a little bit over rule number 3. So rule number 1 is respect. Everyone should always be respecting everyone in Ventrilo and in chat. We should always assume that there are children. A lot of us have children, so we don't like to use offensive language. And that also is in Ventrilo and chat. We don't want to trash talk anyone or flame others out. That we don't want to use any vulgar jokes or language, anything like that. And then the second part of this is rule number 3. You want to know your chain of command. So if you do have a problem, if you do, encounter someone being offensive to you or using a lot of vulgar language, you want to go to your KBKs first. And then if you have a problem with the KBK, then you move up the ladder. But you don't want to, jump everyone else and jump straight to Venom or something. So that's just a reminder to everyone. And does anyone have any questions about any of that? Okay, so I guess I'm going to pass off to Splint.
Lush House has left the server.
Thank you, Arya. Okay. First of all, Hellswarm, guys.
Hail.
Hellswarm. There we go. And we have one promotion this week. So I'd like to congratulate Jumps on making to the rank of Worker Bee. So congratulations, Jumps. Just a reminder as well, one of the things that Ritualist did not mention, yes, we have DSA this week. Next week is 12-man rating after that. So the post will be going up shortly for that one as well. So we can get back into doing some more 12-man content. And that being said, I like it. I had a nice short, sweet section of the meeting tonight. Passing it off to Kimberlyn, so after you.
Thank you, Splint. Alrighty, I'm just going to go over a couple of things on the calendar that we have coming up, just to remind everyone when our event. We have today's Saturday, right? Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow's Sunday. Tomorrow we have our gathering event. We also have a PvP event, and we have crafting. Crafting's at 8 o'clock in the morning. The PvP event and the gathering event, there's a little bit of, we may be changing the times on some of those, but for now, I believe the gathering event is set for 3 p.m. EST. Please try to be there for that. We're also going to be doing a gathering event after this guild meeting. We need to try to keep our stock up for our supplies for raiding and PvPing and all that good stuff, making potions and all the ingredients needed for that, as well as now that we're doing the crafting writs and stuff like that, we're going through materials a lot quicker than we normally would have. So we need to gather materials so that we can keep a well-supplied stock of that stuff. On Monday, as Splint and Ritualist have already said, we have the Dragonstar Arena. Please try to show up for that. It starts at 8 EST. If you can be here a little earlier to make sure you're geared up and ready to go, that would be great. So 8 o'clock EST on Monday night. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we have PvP at 7 p.m. EST. Those are really fun. We go out in groups and do whatever the leader decides to do, and that's always a good time, so try to come for that. And then Thursday we have the Crafters Hall with Kitty. She's available, as far as I know, most of the day to help people get crafting done. If you need to level your crafting or anything like that, you can see her. And then Friday we have Keeping It Low with Angelila and Carlock, I think, leveling our lobies. So that's always a fun time. We had a lot of fun doing some of that stuff yesterday. We also did some Dwemer farming and things like that. So that's on Fridays, and then of course Saturdays we have our guild meeting, and I think there's going to be some PvP going on tonight as well, from what Potamus has said. So y'all be sure to check out the calendar. It's in the ESO thread on the forums. So check that out and make sure that you show up for as many events as you want to do. We always appreciate people supporting our events and participating. And so that's all I've got. I'm going to hand it over to Duke Dracon.
So there comes a time in every chapter towards the back end of a few months where things start to get weird and slow down and less leadership and things like that. It becomes a pain in the neck on the organizational scale to have a lot of soldier bees leading things only because they don't have the authority to do that. I, however, am a huge believer in not promoting just because we need to fill gaps. I always have been, always will be. Downside to that whole mentality is I also had a house fire and lost everything and have been in and out for the last 5 months now. So the promotions that I intended on doing early on for people who deserved it, basically I put on the back burner. So now I'm looking to fill some Killer Bee slots with a lot of great people who have been helping out a lot. So this week I'm giving out my first Killer Bee quest in 5 months, actually. My last one that I gave out was Kitty Aria, and she is excellent and has been doing like everything for us all around the board. So this person has worked really tightly with myself and Hobbit to kind of help evolve and change our part of the community in our corner, keeping us in the loop even when we are completely out. For those of you who don't know, Hobbit has also had some life issues that have popped up that made it to where his time is limited.
Duke Fullhand has connected.
And so it's made it kind of a pain for us to be here and to have our ears to the ground, as it were. The person who I'm placing on a Killer Bee quest today has more than deserves it. In and out, has been working in all aspects of the game to keep us running, and in a lot of ways like keeps us more informed than we thought was happening. So I would like to extend an invitation for Camberlin to get her Killer Bee quest, which she has already been on a part of for the last 2 weeks. She led the guild meeting as a whole last week, including Killer Bee meeting with no hands-on. In fact, the only knight that was in the room was Splint, correct?
Yeah, for the KBK, yeah.
Which is a big step. A lot of soldier bees don't do that. In the past, when we had officers stand down, officers meant lords, and all the Killer Bees and knights did it. So, are you interested, Camberlin, in the Killer Bee position?
I am.
Alright, so there will be a lot that will be required of you over the next few weeks. The first step is you have to get orientations in, but I'd like to say congratulations for this step, and hopefully you proceed beyond it.
Thank you.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm!
Hail Swarm.
Hands has connected.
And then I was actually informed just now that Splint said there's a worker bee in the room who is up for soldier bee, so if Splint would like to take
Elizabeth
that.
has joined the channel.
Indeed. So,
Hail
this
Swarm.
person, Hail Grim. This person, unfortunately, I guess fell through the cracks or hadn't made to the meeting previous, or wasn't in vent previous to the meeting starting, so I missed them, and I apologize for that. That being said, Demi is available for his promotion to the rank of Soldier Bee, and as such, I get the wonderful privilege of torturing the snot out of him, which makes my life so much more enjoyable. So, that being said, normally I started at the top and kind of pass questions around as far as who I like to actually ask questions, but I think I'm going to change things up a little bit today. So, in honor of her new prospect as far as promotion, I think I'm going to give the first question to Camberlin. So, Camberlin, feel free to abuse Demi as you see fit.
Alrighty. Let me see here. I'm gonna find a hard one.
Baptism has joined the channel.
create a hard one.
The dark has connected.
Maybe a not so hard one. All right, Demi, what is the requirement to be a soldier bee? You should know this since you're getting promoted.
The soldier bee is 7 days as a member, 20 posts, and passing the test of knowledge.
You are correct. I would have picked a harder one, but I didn't want to take forever, so.
Alright, let's see. For the next question, I think I will give that one to Potomac. That's nice. This is like double duty. I get to torture killer bees, prospect killer bees, and the soldier bee. This is great.
Alright, what is rule number 5, and explain it, please?
Elijah has connected.
Did you say number 5?
Yes, sir.
I was AFK, so if you're talking to me, I apologize.
Do you mean the law? Laws?
Yes, law number 5, yes, I'm sorry.
Law number 5 is a positive attitude. And I guess that's kind of self-explanatory, but basically to have a good positive attitude towards other people and towards the game, and not being an argumentative, jerk, so to speak.
I think that will suffice.
Alright. I get to hit you up with a difficult one. Okay. One of our longest running chapters, actually I believe the longest running chapter, Dark Age of Camelot, has had a couple of members that came in that actually hold officer positions now. I can think of, I'm looking through the list and I can see 3 of them. I want you to name 2 of the people of the people who came in Dark Age of Camelot who actually are officers now in the Sinister Swarm.
Ooh.
That's hard.
Sometimes if you PM someone who's been around a long time, they might answer the question for you as a cheating method. I'm just gonna point that out.
That person might be called a cheater, but might.
Painful
Take a
such
stab at it,
surprise.
though. One of them's really active. You should actually see them all the time.
So you're saying people from Dark Age account that are still here, that are still members? Is that basically what's the question?
They're actually officers. Some of the people, three of the people on that list I know for a fact are officers, and two of those people on that list is what I'm looking for you to name. They can still be in the swarm. It'll count because I don't see anyone on the list that's still here that is not an officer, actually. I'm sure Dragon's going to correct me about this later.
No, you're pretty close.
Fuhin?
That's right. Duke Fuhin is one of them. I'll give you a hint towards one of them. His real name is Alec.
Well, I see a list of people, but I'm not sure if they're still here. And Vicnot?
Very good.
That's Alex.
Yep, that's Alex. That's right. Very good. Those are two members who joined during Dark Age of Kama, who are actually officers now. I believe Dragon Lee is also an officer in the Sinister Swarm at this point in time. I believe he's only a killer bee. He might be a knight though, but I think he's a killer bee.
So is this list in the history page? Are all these people that are in bold still around? Like Da Vinci and Dark Whiskey or whatever, Alaric, Lovecraft.
Lovecraft is still around. I don't know about Alaric. I don't know about Dark Whiskey.
Merrick Morian has connected.
I'm not actually sure about some of them, but I know that they were definitely present during the Dark Age of Camelot chapter. That being said, I think we had enough fun abusing you, so we'd like to congratulate you on reaching the rank of Soldier Bee. So congratulations to Soldier Bee Demi.
Oh, thank you.
Hail Swarm.
I have to go take a Valium now. That was strenuous.
Yeah, Protein Guild. There you go.
Alright, so with that final promotion there, we're going to do a quick Q&A. While we do Q&A, we're actually going to start from here. And we're going to start working our way clockwise across the entire map and gathering everything you see. If your bags are full, take a minute to start emptying, start asking questions if need be. Remember to raise in guild chat or raise in Ventrilo chat for questions. This gathering event will be focusing primarily on herbs and things to make those things. Why am I forgetting what they're called?
Potions?
Glyphs.
Glyphs. Correct. Food, herbs, and glyphs is what we're going for. We're going to do a PvP gathering event, which will take place across this zone and Rift. Gather everything you possibly can. Turn it back into the craft bank, Labum, myself, Xavian, Kitty Aria, all people you can mail it to.
Lit up PK who has left the server.
And we're going to do this, each zone we're going to do 15 minutes, so we'll do a total of 30 minutes, and just clear it as fast as you can do it, run around, horse around, find whatever you can, water, etc., and throw it up.
The water in the zone wouldn't be very good, though, for PvP and PvE.
Yeah, it's good for us who like to, you know, twink.
Can you twink in this
Andy
game?
Hot has connected.
No, not at all. Someone told me that early on, and I was like, that's not real.
I don't even know what that is.
No fair.
Twinking in WoW and other games is when you take a character who can barely touch PvP, or barely touch something, and then they purple or gold gear it all out to the best of their ability, making a character that really doesn't match up in this game.
Yeah, all twinking originally meant was just taking the goods from a high-level character and, you know, decking your low-level character out with everything you can put on them. You know, you've been doing that in all kinds of games, even long before WoW. You know, we twinked characters in AOC and whatnot.
We did it in Vanilla Request a lot too. And PL'd. Oh man, we PL'd a lot.
I love PLing people. That was so much fun.
My friend ran a shaman and that's all he always got us to do.
I went in PvP and I died.
I'm feeling like Karlach is on his phone. Is that true, Karlach?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because it won't let me private message him at all.
Just called you a twerker.
Careful Subs has left the channel.
Pretty sure that's what he said, is he really likes to twerk, but maybe my connection.
What are you, driving on a motorcycle?
Hey, Camberlin, there's this opportunity up top there for you to do an orientation. Cough.
Awesome. If I can stand hearing my voice for like...
So I totally
Yeah,
failed, and I meant to mention this, but Aria will now be our media manager, so any pictures, video, etc., cool stuff, cool ideas that you want to focus towards her, throw it her way. She'll get it uploaded to Zods and Hulu and put it on our YouTube page, or put it in our media files and all that stuff. And I'll actually change her title and rank now. So while she'll still be doing PvP, because she's awesome at it, she is no longer PvP focused. Now she's focused on trying to help outreach with media in our part of the community.
Hair again has connected.
Hooray!
Congrats.
Thanks, guys.
Cool. That's totally a bug. That wasn't supposed to happen.
What did you break?
There's a Quicksilver node in Deshaun.
And you broke it?
There's not supposed to be Quicksilver in Deshaun.
Po Team Use has left the channel.
So is the
You
meeting
know,
officially
Swarmcraft is
closed?
full, right?
It doesn't look like we have any questions in chat.
If Stormcraft is full or whatever, you guys can toss that in normal guild bank, and then we'll figure out making sure the Bhutan doesn't kill me later.
Swarmcraft
now and clearing it up.
Bhutan did say that she'll be back sometime this week, probably. More than likely she'll be back limited, and that's fine. She's got stuff going on, and everyone should kind of keep her in your heart and prayers if you get a chance.
Absolutely.